Okay, let's see. Let's see. Shit. All right. All right. Here we go. Hey, there we go. Dan's in here. Lynn, Ray. Hey, what's up, Miss Mary? Sal, what's up? We got a special guest in here, a very good friend of mine from Cloud9 Cases. How about that? All right. Imagine this shit. I'm going to calm down the language. Usually I don't. Usually every word out of my mouth is the 7 words you can't say on television, but I go to 25 because I'm real as shit. I see I got my friend Michael Islin in here who will back his reputation. What's going on? What's up, Doris? What's up, Gina? What's up, Paul? Barbara, you kiss ass. Doc, what's up? Hope you're feeling better. All right. Listen, man, it's been a long road for me. Last 2 days, I put a post up. I said a couple things. So my good friend, I guess, try to block me, whatever. You can't get rid of me, man. I'm stuck. You're stuck with me. Imagine that. You're stuck with me. How am I feeling? Okay, so I'm going to take it down the line, give you updates of what's going on with me. Hey, what's up, Doc? All right. I'm going to give you what's going up with me, what's going on with the fundraiser, my sickness. I'm going to take it down the line, man, but we're going to keep it clean. Now, let's all give. I'm going to tell you something. When I mean Sal, his last name CRISAFI. Okay. Sal owns Cloud9 Cases. Cloud9 Cases I've dealt with for years. I just got caught up with Sal. Sal was sick for a while, just like I was. All right, a little worse. I respect Sal. He's the owner of Cloud9 Case Covers. Okay, if you ever heard of it, it's the way to go. Me and Sal had 2 different types of businesses. I did hard shell. He did covers. They were like moving blankets. He would do the cutouts for the handles. I dealt with Sal for years. Okay, I brought Sal in onto a project with me, and it was the 5 tour with Lenny Kravitz. Okay, Sal did all the case covers for Lenny. All right, I've been good friends with him, and I'm glad we had a good 2-3 hour conversation catching up. After I told Sal the whole story about what happened to me with Steve Torres, he was pretty blown away. I also had a couple, I'd like to thank a couple other people I got caught up with this week. I don't know. Steve says I don't know. Actually got to catch. I caught up with Joey Calzone, the president of Anvil Case Company. Me and Joe talked for a good hour. Spent time. He made time for me. And he thought that was crazy. Between that, SIR Studios, Shockwave, Rocket Cargo. I'd like to give thanks also to Sammy Marandino, Eddie Martinez. Okay, if you don't know them 2 players, Sammy's out doing Pretty Women right now. He was the former drummer for Cyndi Lauper. Eddie Martinez, the guitar player for Robert Palmer. He played for Robert Palmer. Blondie did the first video for Run DMC. I would like to thank Jeff Bova. All right. Bova's a 300 album producer. When I got into the business, that's the man I want to work with. All right, as much as SIR Studios. I'd like to thank Danny Nova and the musicians that came to me and supported me 100%. All right, I appreciate it. I appreciate the family I created also. I'd like to thank Samantha McCurdy, okay, Kimberly Ross, Raquel Rachel Riggs, Raymond Rhinesmith. Okay, I could go right down the list. For support, Maria Rusto and all them. I think you see one by one, I'm putting up I'm putting up what you call it? Putting up petitions, okay? I'm putting up petitions, and the first couple of petitions, one is the one against Steve Torres, against all the lies on me. The other couple didn't deserve it. One was for Raquel Rachel Riggs. If I was running some scam with Raquel for all these 3 years that Steve Torres says it, I just met Raquel back in January when I got sick. She's donated, she's helped me. I call her the grandmother or the godmother of this family. Hey, Tiffany, what's up? Like, thank Amy too. Yeah. I call Rach the godmother of the family, and I'm like this godfather family. It's not a cult. It's the hell yeah people. It's a family. It's a real family. And Lee Starr, thank you too. The thing is, I created a real family. As of today, of this date today, I've talked to 6,065 people voice to voice. Now that's amazing to get to know the people you talk to. Now with that, I did get sick. You all know the story. If you don't, I fought a battle with, I was in a coma in July of 17. I went into cancer. They shot me up with the dyes, and that was back in December of 17, and they just redid it. So I'm dealing with a little fatigue. I'm dealing with the effects of the dyes. They checked me for Parkinson's, which Steve Torres said 7 months ago. I said I had full-blown Parkinson's, full-blown MS, all bullshit. All right. We'll get the story straight. I've been very sick. All the donation page have been real. I never beg not one person for money. Another person in here, Troy Adams, great guitar maker. Okay, built a guitar for George. I'm getting mixed up here. The guitar player from Docking, George Lynch. All right. Fatigue has hit me in the last couple of days, and it hit me very hard. I am very sick. The dyes have caught up to me. It was a specialized test. It's a very deadly test. Okay, so things are catching up to me, but I'm not one to quit. I got 4 months to write out the donation pages. 2 of them are coming down. Mine will stay up to GoFundMe and the PayPal for private donations. Hi, Donna. What's up? You know, you people have been very good to me. People don't know what it is to get sick until you get there. When I first got cancer, I was very amazed. I looked back at my life on Facebook. Okay. Ray St. Martin came in here, and I'll get to that. He'll be taking me a test Friday. Taking me to the doctor Friday, and I'll explain that. The thing is, you don't realize you're going to get sick, and your life can be taken away from you 100%. I really love work. I really did. I really love case making, and I can't do it again. As of my walking, I don't know if I'll ever walk correctly again. Okay, I don't know how bad it's going to get. But in my eyes, I'm a firm believer in God, and I will walk again. It's been a hard ride, man, 1.5 years, and the people that stuck with me, they were the believers. See, people on Facebook, and Angela, I see you came in here. Thanks for the apology. All right, that's between me and you. You know the story. All right. See, Facebook is a world of, if you don't catch the whole story on Facebook and catch someone's feed, you might take them wrong. All right. People that follow me, they know my story. It's a strange story how I got sick and all the illnesses. I did not lie. I grew up in the 70s of a world of peace pot and microdot of imagine all the people living just as one. Didn't matter what race you were. I didn't see color. I was a guy that just loved life, loved music, loved playing guitar. All right. I was a guy that got multi-bullied from the day I went to school, from kindergarten, South Junior High. I refused to take a shower, and a guy put 5 locks in a sock and beat my back. Back then, you wouldn't tell your parents. Why tell your parents? Bruises on your back, this, that. Climbed up top of the gym ropes. They tried to shake the ropes, try to kill me in South Junior High. Got to high school, teacher told a student to punch me in the stomach right in front of the class. He did. That's horrible. I know about bullying. I know about people. I hate people that are racist against people. I don't believe in putting presidency stuff on my wall. It just fuels the fire because one person's Democrat. They got different views. Facebook. Oh, thank you, Christine. Facebook can be a great place, and I love Facebook, man. Facebook is my life. I can't do too much anymore, so I might as well hang here. If you're not familiar with me creating a family, it's not a cult. I created the SSI family. If you didn't have a family, I had a vision years ago when I ran my case company to bring a family together and work as a family and live it, stick together as one. If you got bothered on Facebook, family would help you. You know, you got to understand that people have dreams. I go by a line of off of Dio, Heaven and Hell. They say your life's a carousel spinning fast. You got to ride it well. The world is full of kings and queens who blind your eyes and steal your dreams. No one will ever steal my dreams. Okay. Steve Torres is in a lot of trouble. Everything he made up was a lie in his delusional world. I don't hate Steve. I really don't. Disappointed with Steve. How you could take a sick person and not see my throat right here? That usually happens to you? I don't know. I don't think so. The way my face is distorted, I am sick. Right? I never begged for a donation. I said, if you want to donate from your heart, you donate. Care and share. Someone else would pick it up. But at least you did your job. And that's where I was getting at with the Maria Rusto's nephew, Roman. People talk a lot of talk on Facebook. I do. I get to the heart of the matter, and I spread it around. You should help everybody. Hey, Amanda, there's Smiley, Vincent, Troy. Listen, you should help everybody out on Facebook. Look at the fundraiser pages and beware of the hacker pages. There's a word out for Patty Davis. She got her whole house. She got sucked in by something, and they deleted her account. All right. Unfair. You got to watch what you're doing on Facebook. I'm very good on Facebook. If people came to me, I would be glad to help them go into your Facebook accounts. I don't care about your passwords. I could get in there anyway. I don't do that shit to help you, so a hacker wouldn't get into your page or get them the fuck out of there. My GoFundMe pages have been hacked. I'm not blaming Steve Torres. But it's strange how a page, there's someone did a page on Lisa Thomas's fundraiser page she puts up to me, flips down, fake fundraiser page, share it on Twitter and Instagram. It was wrong. Samantha, what's up? Now with this, all right, I've been a guy that was in the music business. I worked with legends and whatever. I knew the legends. I knew them personally, David Bowie, Lou Reed, and that's where I'm going to go with names. I did the creation for all the cases on Rock Show. I did it for 33 years of my life, and again, my life till it got taken away. But I'm not bitter about it. I don't think I'm all that, like I say. I just don't like people that hurt people. So there was a man that just recently came into my life. His name is Richard Thrift. Now I was going to tell my story about the music business when I got to about 60. I figure I'd be doing cases through them, and when I retire, tell the story. It just got moved up. All right. Richard came to me. Richard's a film producer. He's done a lot of stuff. Richard's doing a documentary with me. I go on business meetings with him, 100%. Oh, thank you, Doc, man. Take it back, bro. That's it, my brother. Love you, man. You know what? He came to me, and I had a business meeting with him today, and we're working together, not against each other. And that's the thing on Facebook that people do. They work against each other. You all work together, it works out. 100%. The documentary, I don't know. I talked to Richard tonight. It could go into a 4-part documentary. There's one going to the History Channel, definitely. It's going to a book and TV. I will be on national TV. It don't bother me. I don't think I'm all that. I'd be glad if I seen you and meet you. Shake your hand and sit down and have a conversation with you. I'm normal. I was around the stars all my life, so stardom don't bother me. I treated them people in my time, and I'm not kidding. I sued Lenny Kravitz for ripping me off on the 5 tour. I don't hate Lenny. It happened. Management. I stay real. I'm a guy. They call me the man in black. My father used to call me. I dress in my. I don't go out. I don't live in no $20,000 mansions. If you want to come over and spackle the ceilings, that the landlord don't do. It's a joke. What Steve Torres did. I'm a normal person. I'll take my time. And a handicap victim. I've been to hospitals with cancer patients, kids. I've been in burn units. I've done collections for people for money when I was in the business to help them out. People at SIR Studio that have cancer, get them money. I was second. In this world, people can't treat yourself as number one. They say that. Couldn't care about another person. That's just, you care about yourself and you're very self-centered. I'm far from it. Over the months, as you see, my feeds have slowed down. I don't yell no more. The thing is, I have everything backed up on Steve Torres. I don't need nothing to back up. Steve, you're right. You're totally 100% right. You said I had 20 accounts, but that's where you're wrong. I had 15. They're all my accounts. They're in my name. See, the thing what Steve did, why I made them accounts up. Okay, there's a reason. Hey, Patrice, what's up? Penny, what's up? The reason why I made them accounts, there's one thing when you talk behind someone's back. Now listen, I never said you can be friends with Steve Torres, but the people that posted on the horrifying stuff, they're going down. I got 50 major more people that are going down. Sign the petitions. Next week, I'm going down to Newark, cyber cops, everything. It was all true, Mr. Torres. Because right now, Mr. Torres is going to pull in to YouTube. He'll make up more lies and just throw it up there. Time's ran out, buddy. You ran with your lies for your radio station. I got everything documented with 900 videos. It's called I'm Going to Win, You Lose. You will get time in jail. I'll make sure of that. The other people can start out. I can start out how bad the comments are. You can go from $1,000 fine all the way up 10,000 or more. Now, I said I'm always a giver backer. If I win a court case, whatever, I'll give back to the SSI people. I'll get to that in a minute. Money in life. Money can't buy happiness, or money can't buy your life. I'm a very unique person. I'm quick, fast. I can speed up the conversation like a motherfucker and talk like that. Slow it down and snap it back. I don't get angry. And I create one of the greatest places in the world. If you've been there, it's called the Road to Recovery. Call me a gift from God, touched by an angel. I cure people in a matter of weeks. Which most, hey, Rach, what's up? The godmother, I just hit the house. How you doing, Rach? I'm glad to do that. I'll get to that in a minute. See, Road Recovery is a place that I created. It's about the equalities of life. It's about that you don't have to have so much materialistic stuff. You don't have to be an impulse buyer at a store and just keep the shit around your house. You can't use it all at once, so why buy it? Save your money. Times have changed. Hey, Chrissy Dots is here. Hey, Chrissy and Doreen, happy birthday. I was blocked. I couldn't do it yesterday. You know, you got to be a point where impulse. You go into the store, unless you say you're going to buy a pair of headphones and walk out, walk in, walk out, you're going to buy a lot more stuff that maybe you don't need. It's where the world is. So with the Road Recovery, I teach you that stuff. I teach you about relationships. I teach you about drug addiction and that, how to get off prescription. You can be a prescription junkie as much as taking aspirins. I've gotten people off of walkers and canes, and that was Rachel Riggs. Now, with the thing with Raquel's thing is, I put up a petition today. Now, how would you like to all see to hear that? Where kids getting tested, because she knows for a fact, and I see the kid, that a kid has autism. I can see it. Steve Torres put her picture up with me, attacked a person with autism, with a kid that has autism. Now imagine that. Most people on Facebook will bypass them, and I'm telling you right now, I will know who my family is by them petitions. Them petitions, it should have been over thousands by now. Take a minute. It says you have to donate. You don't. You can skip all the donation things on the petitions. You can share. You just skip all that. Go sign. I also run a place called With the Road to Recovery. That's a magical place of getting better. It's a free course. Now, let me explain about that course. I gave back. I'm the first one with a fundraiser page to give back. I'll tell you right now, if I wasn't sick and I did the road recovery would cost your insurance companies, cost about $425 an hour with me. The consultation would be over $800. I gave back. I also gave you a story on Facebook of cancer. My whole story to follow it. The pages I created, the 400, they're for the road to recovery, for you to enjoy, to have good people. All right. People got to learn to stop hating and put up quality posts. And I'm not directing this at no one. If you like the presidential and you like the election, open up a group page. Keep it in a group page. Deal with the same people you're going to deal with on your level, as much as racism and all that. I'm not into it. I'm very much against it. I always said, like I said, Lennon wrote the song, imagine all the people living just as one. It could have happened. Man destroyed it. Hateful holidays, this, that, the other thing. It's the truth. People look at people that did dope years ago and they call them a junkie. Wrong. You should give them people credit for quitting. And then people are going to be helping me with other people to get over their addiction problems. As a person who's an addict, who's been an addict, they're going to be a recovering addict all their life. Alcohol, whatever. I know what I'm talking about. I talked to a few doctors with road recovery, all right, and my doctors that did the tests, the contrast on me that crippled me and got me sick. And the last one I did, show them some hand movements, quick hand movements, coordinate. See, your left brain is run with to your right hand, vice versa. That's what they say. I feel the side of my brain, my right side running my right hand and my left side running my left. Odd story. But the thing that was weird after I got the test for Parkinson's, and it's like I said, it's a tricky test. Shove the dyes into you for 2 minutes. It's all radioactive. It's all metal. It lights it up. I walked in there and they said, "Paul, why are you getting this test done?" They had to ship the radiation for the test from Chicago in. I actually was laying in my room, and usually when you get beamed with two things of light in your eyes from the sun, you'll see two spots. I was laying down in the dark. I laid down and I told my girlfriend I was laying next to her, I go, "Lisa, this can't be happening. I'm seeing my brain light up in my head." All right. These tests that they do on you are very dangerous. The reason why it affected me, and I know about the lawsuits and all that, I filed everything with the FDA. I shouldn't even got sick on the last test they did, they said. I had to file that. I had a bad kidney. The test I had done that did all this stuff to me was a test because of my kidney cancer. 2.5-inch mass before I had pulled out. Imagine that, man. They could reroute the pipes to your house and take your kidney out in an hour. People should learn to get along and become a family on Facebook, because I was the first one that did it, and that's part of the documentary. How a person, and I'm a dropout. I had dyslexia. I never read a book in my life, believe it or not. I created my family back when I had the case company. My workers lived with me, 20 of them. They slept there. They lived with me for months, 9 months doing Whitney Houston. I lived as a family. The family was created back then because of my father. He told me about family. 1960, my mom and dad got sick. Boss came over, bought the check. My parents couldn't eat, couldn't get food from the store. The boss went over and got food for him. My father said that was the last generation of a family with a business. He was wrong. I did it. I had all ethnic backgrounds working for me. We treat each other like one. That was it. Family would live together, rock with me, and that was it. Made the cases 24/7. So I will talk to Richard, and it's going to be a great story, man. Like I said, I always have time for someone to message me and is respectful. I said, "Paul, I'd love to talk to you. I'd be glad to talk to you." Thing about road recovery, people don't think they have a great story. You all have great stories, man. We went through good times, bad times, horrifying times. If you partied during the 80s, you have one hell of a story, man. The best time in music through 70s and 80s, man. Puff, puff, pass. I did a lot of stuff back then. I don't lie. I don't lie to my girlfriend. I don't cheat on my girlfriend. I don't believe in cheat, steal, and lie. And things like jealousy in a world with boyfriends and girlfriends or wives or whatever. My girl can talk to any guy. I'm not jealous because I know she's going to be there home for me and she's not going to cheat on me. And I know where I'm getting that hug when I walk in the door, and I know who I'm going to be with. She don't bother me. Me and Lisa, I known Lisa. I dated her when she was 15. I've been with her for the last 10 years. I met her at a funeral. Imagine that shit. So you got to live your life, man. Follow the documentary. All right. Now, as of Friday, I'm going down. They haven't figured out what happened to me yet. I'm still at the, what is it? The head doctor that messes with your head. I'm going to go in and going to talk to him. I'm free from Parkinson's. So, Mr. Steve Torres, I had Parkinson's 7 months ago. Get the fuck out of here. I just got cleared from it. So I'm going to find out. There's only one more test they can do. In 2017, I hit my head between a 3-day blow before I went into coma. I'm going to only have one more test done, and there is no more. The one test is I'll let them do a CAT scan of my brain for brain damage because they're worried after this I could die from it. It could be serious. I'm not afraid of dying, man. God put me here. If I was meant to die, it was meant to be. If I was meant to live, it was really meant to be. I'm not leaving you guys too quick. Yeah. I thank you for all the donations. I got 4 months to ride out, and that's it. You know what? I'm going to ride out with my family, and Maria Rusto, she just hit me with a donation. Now, the thing with Maria, man, she's a very unique person. She never donated for my sickness. She cared about it. She donated for the road recovery, and she's getting better, and that girl's going to get out of the wheelchair. And she's actually going to come down here, man, and cook me some Spanish food because that's what I want. All right. Don't make it too hot, Maria. Tell Wally that. I will get better, and I do like doing my live feeds, and it's the first night. And like I said, Doreen, I hope you had a great birthday. I like people until they turn on me. Now, here's the people that are involved in the next fundraiser, the 50 people that are going to get blackballed. I'll name a few of them. Now, see, if you all kept out of it and said, fuck it, I'll keep neutral, that would have been cool. I would have done that. Why I would check out a story before I get involved with it or go on to Steve Torres's page. Now, most people say I can't mention a name because of libel. Sure, I can. You can mention Carrie Huff's name. She's the heart lady. She just throws the hearts up here. Raymond. I can mention your name if it's the truth. Go to your lawyers. Never said I would kill you. Never threatened you. Never said nothing. I put your name out there and told you what you did. Okay, it's going to go in order like this, okay? You better hope you didn't lie because I'll get a polygraph run on all of you that did this. Bonnie Lisa. We all remember Bonnie Lisa. Bouncing Bonnie. Get the fuck back on the pole I created, right? Bonnie got the attention. Bonnie got blocked out. She said, I want to be removed from a group. I guess she didn't know Metal Forever was my family. I left her on my page. Tracked a $100 donation. Bounced my kid's account. There's one. Okay. I told Steve Torres not to. I was doing a live feed on social media. I told him don't put his Look Scale Rock Shop up. He got all mad at me. He said, oh, I'm taking down all your fundraiser stuff. He never had it up. All a lie, just like he does. Then we get to our favorite person, Mrs. Tinkerbell, Tammy. Tammy faked her death. I was called a murderer on Facebook by Jeanette Carnes, and that's another piece of artwork. Jeanette Carnes, why would I leave you out with your son? You're two of the most evil people that your son Jason shouldn't recite things out of the Bible when he's lying and calling me a scam artist. See, I never begged women, and I never said, hey, I'll rape you or I'll come after you. And half the people I read up there, I never even met, and they weren't even on my friends list. They said I threatened them, really. How could I do that? So we got Jeanette Carnes in there with her son, all right? We got Dan Reynolds. You got to love that boy. He wrote the thing on Tinkerbell, and Tinkerbell actually texted me here and said it was a daughter. I got all the posts on her daughter. I haven't put all this up. I'm finishing up gathering up the information. That how her mother is a nutcase. So, man, imagine that. It's a great story, man. I love this book, man. My book is going to be great. I think I'll do the Osbournes or something like the Simmons, Gene Simmons show. Okay, so what do we got? We got Dorothy Hill, Stacy Lee, Brenda Majors, Bill Ganko. Okay, his girlfriend Susan. All right, and a bunch more. Now this girl Brinks, man, she has a big mouth, man. Ooh, she thinks she's all that. What I'm going to do is take the worst post out of the things, and they're the people I'm going to push the fines on. I hope they have a checkbook. I better start writing a check to the courts. Now, Steve, you got a little problem here. You think this is a little fake, man. You target me for your father. I said I was getting checked for Parkinson's. He died for Parkinson's. You wrote a big thing on it. You were targeting me like a, I'll leave that word out of it. You were targeting me right there, okay? I feel sorry for your son. I said prayers at him. You can say I'm a scumbag for what I'm about ready to say. Son had problems. You said suicide. Was drugs involved? And you target me as a crack addict. I think so. I did a little research out in Arkansas, Steve. All right. I feel bad for your kid. I really do. I wish you would. I wish I had the road recovery. I could have got him straight. All right. Rest in peace. I'm not a cruel person, people, to kids that commit suicide or anyone that throws it up there. But don't cry out. Come to the road recovery and get some help. Your crying out there is only going to give you a little bit of peace of mind that someone cares about you and you're looking for that notoriety, that little bit of acceptance. I was never looking at that with my cancer and all that stuff. I was just telling you a story how you could get sick. Linda's in here right now. She runs my cyberbullying site. I opened one. Facebook tried to shut it down. Steve Torres says, looks to kill rock shop. I put up one called Steve looks to kill wax shop. Steve rocks, the man that lies like a rug. Plus, I have the other bully sites, Road Recovery, the 400 groups. I'm glad you stick around, and the people, if you sat back and got your hands off the wheel, and in Road Recovery, you stop typing so much when the course starts, you follow it, it works. I get 8 doctors that says it works. Now, what are you going to say? My doctor said it. Neurologist said, Paul, you're a very smart person. I don't know where it comes from, but I tell you about logic and I tell you, and I try to keep the peace on Facebook. So all them people that wrote all that nasty stuff, Steve Torres is going to get pinned up against everything. And I got to ask you a question. Steve, I wish you luck on how you're going to explain to even Steve Lynch, the guitarist from Autograph, his girlfriend who had the fundraiser page that, yeah, I wrote something about it. She took it down. Why'd she take it down? They all blocked me because, God forbid, I understand you're friends with Steve. I know you're friends with Steve. You go back with him a while. But you only had your company for 5 years, a radio station. Anyone can do it. I started with a guy called Bobby Steele, Steel Savage Radio, and Pastor Robbie. I don't know. Pastor Robbie just got 23,000 listenings on his radio station the other, just talking to him. You got 43,000 listenings after 5 years. I think my friends are overrolling you. And that's the way it is. I think I bought a real estate on Facebook, man. I got my own go-go joint here, man. If I want to go to a go-go joint, I just go to my own page, man. Why go out? I think you're all great people. Hey, Lori Gardner, how you doing? I just caught that in the feed. Doc, you keep pushing it, bro. 100%. Carrie, you know what? Don't be a devious person in life and don't lie to people. Stuff comes from the heart. Vince just said it. I'm about heart. I was way ahead of all of you because if I did die, I had my memorial page set up already. I have another account I edit myself. See, God forbid I would like my memorial page set up. And you know what? What's really cool, my memorial page, you don't have to leave your house. I'm going to have a cam right to my casket and you can come and pay your respects. Pretty smart there, right? But if I dropped dead tomorrow, that would be a big war. I'll tell you one thing about Torres's people. He says, we're the cyberbullying people. No, we're the people that defended someone that was sick. Maria Rusto in a wheelchair. Doreen that has problem. Carrie Huff. Steve, your people, you're the cult. And you're the cyberbullier. You're the biggest liar in the world I ever met to make up a delusional story that I said I lived in a $20 million mansion. I got 20 million in donations. I never made the goal, dude. I could add it up for you right now. I sell my own stuff. They put it on the donation page. So you're a little short on your calculations there. If the fundraisers, if you thought they were going and people were begging for money, no. Steve knocked one down or one of his cronies, hooks and crooks. So you got another ad for another one. It looked like it was begging for money. I'm trying to correct you guys so you understand about Facebook. If a fundraiser got kicked down, they're going to add all their friends and it's going to come to her again. That's it. Once it was put out once on Facebook, that was it. It got kicked down, it went out again. I've had 400 threats on my life. Right now, it's up to 9,500 horrifying comments. So I'm going to ask you people, and ace in the back there. So I got the ace in my deck? Hell yeah. And I also talked to Richie Scarlett. My friend Dana's very good friends. I haven't talked to Richie in years. The musicians are swaying my way. And they don't like what was done to me. I came out of nowhere. You didn't know my story. I could have put up pictures of autographs from the net and just copied them. They were the autographs that were given to me by my friends in the music business. The platinum albums were given to me by my friends. You, McDonald, Bon Jovi, all that. They were given the credits and all by the people I knew and the people I've talked to and knew. Now, how is Steve going to explain? He says his cousin's Tico Torres. I got to hear this one. Once Bon Jovi gets back from tour, I think I'm going out to lunch with Bon Jovi, and me and Bon Jovi are going to have a little talk. I'll clear it up with him. Because if I know if John knew what was going on right now, as much as Brett Michaels and all these people, Misfits and all, you would see a lot more stars in here. Hey, what's up, Michael? Don Larson, what's up? So you know what? I don't take it personal. Don't ever hate, man. Like I said, I'm disappointed with Steve Torres. I do feel sorry for what happened to his son. But for him doing that, maybe if he lied too much to me, maybe he lied to his son. And maybe he made up a lot of stuff about himself. Steve Torres, you're a very delusional man. And you did it to a girl. It was copyrighted on Tumblr. Same thing. Crack smoker, this, that. I told you I never smoked crack in my life. That's the truth. To support my crack habit, I put up a picture of a crack pipe joking around, and that's why I smoke crack. Then you got to be friggin' kidding me, bro. You better, you know what? The worst thing you did, Steve, is you wrote me a letter, and you know what? You said you have post-traumatic stress disorder. And you say you take medication, but you sure have a lot of pictures on your page drinking. See, I'm going, actually, to the Drug Administration, and I'm turning your funky ass in, bro. I don't know. I heard that song back in the day, sitting on the dock of the bay. Hey, you know what, Steve? When they cut you off of your medication, you'll be flapping like a fish because you know what? I'm the man who had to tell people how to detox off of Xanax and all them drugs once they take them away from you. Nowadays, they will. Because God forbid you can't even go in a hospital and get a Xanax if you're having a panic attack. So I hope all the hurtful stuff that you did, you drove yourself. You did this to yourself. You brought it on yourself. You're going to lose Looks to Kill Rock Shop. You're going to lose the radio station, which is nothing. And I'm going to have one hell of a documentary of truth, one hell of a book about me and my family. The things I created on Facebook comes down, and all I'll say with this, you really hated me for one thing. One jealous motherfucker, bro. What, that you can create everything I created all my life? I've been playing guitar, played in a band called Ritual, which was a well-renowned band. Made it all up, bro. You make up everything as it comes in your head, man. You really need help. And I hope when I put your way, they get you help. All right? This is no joke out there. Not mention no names. There was a girl I know, and she put up a thing, 2 grown men. No, this is not 2 grown men. This is one grown man who is mentally deranged. It's Steve Torres. You know what? I was going to give Steve and let me come on his radio station. Steve, I got a big thing for you. I'm going on national TV after some of the stuff's on. You'll see me on big shows. And you know what the biggest thing is going to kill you? Hi, this is Steve Torres with HMG Radio, but it's going to really kill you seeing me on the TV and talking to, you don't even know what shows I'm going on. I've already been offered. And I'll take the names of my family. If I ever get to a town, I'll take my family out to do road recovery and bring them on stage because, God forbid, I'd rather ride with them. You know what? Steve, you got to remember one thing. When it comes down to court, you got to come into one section of town, Newark, New Jersey. They're going to love you down here, bro. I know you're going to have a hard time getting out of that courtroom, bro. I wouldn't have done that, bro. Talk about crack dealers in Jersey and shit. That was not good, not good, not good, man. I don't do it, but there's a lot of people out in America that do. They're not going to like you. I think I'll actually put wanted signs up, all right, on telephone poles that you're coming into town. I think they'll want more than an autograph. I don't wish bad on you, Steve Torres. I wish you luck. And when you see us, you can go on YouTube and it's up right now. You can put some crappy remark, pissy D, whatever. Steve, remember, I created the road to recovery. You can't shake me. You can't break me, make me. I'm a better songwriter than you'll ever be. I had songs out on the radio and I heard your one cut and it was total. Dude, you copied Except Balls to the Wall as a rough cut. In 214, it's right on HMG. I got to put that one up and let everybody hear that. Dun, 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 dun. Get the heck out of here, man. Write something original, man. My shit's been heard by the Misfits. I was showing little Jerry and he said, this is killer, bro. Les Paul has heard my shit, Still Looking, in the Guitar Center. Killer. Once you come up with your own shit, dude, instead of taking the look of Motley Crue, using their names, their logos, you're nobody, bro. You're a person, but you're nobody in the music business. You are not the advocate for fundraisers. You just made it up to attack me. Where's all your promotion after you did it and started and ran with your lie? There is not one promotion, no advocate. Thank you. Thank a girl who faked their murder, Chrissy Bromwell. She's so out there, dude. I would like to thank Tinkerbell for all this information on Paulie D. And then she fakes her death and she's still alive. You made a jackass out of yourself. Jeanette Carn, salesperson of the month, one sale from Australia. Come on, Steve. She never worked with a rock band. She was a stripper at a go-go joint. Woo, shit. Get on the internet. I work with bands. I'm a professional. You say, maybe I don't type right. But you know what, Steve? Out of all the letters I heard and all the shit you wrote about me, you're the worst business person I ever met. And I'll tell you something. I've been written up in Forbes magazine, and that's no joke. Sal's probably sitting here. You tell him, Paulie, from Cloud9 Cases. Sal, I'm glad you're better with the cancer, bro. You and Pat rock on. I'm coming down to Florida to hang out with you. Let's go fishing, man. Hey, I'm going to let you go tonight. Thank you for stopping by, man. And you know what? The funny part about me, I might grab my coffee, head to Road Recovery, and do a boost from hell so you people wake up and have a better day. So I'll leave the last thing with Patty Davis. Something went really wrong and someone deleted her bank accounts, okay? She deleted everybody, not so they wouldn't get hurt. She will be back on. Give her a break. She said that to you, Donna Clayton, okay? So don't be mad at Patty. She did it for a reason. All right. I was in the middle of a business meeting. I couldn't get out of it. So I will call her tomorrow. She's in a really hurtful mood right now. She's crying her eyes out. I'll get her back on track with the road to recovery. I'd like to thank Carrie Huff. I'd like to thank Cindy who's in here, Lori Gardner, Donna Clayton. Okay, let's see who else in here. I try to get as many. Joanne St. Martin. Ray will take me to the hospital, Joanne. Doctor's Friday. We'll have a powwow with him. Cindy Campbell, man, she's 100% cured, man. But help me, Troy Adams, the man of the guitar making scene. I'd like to thank Sal from Cloud9 Cases. I'd also like to thank, let's see, Carrie Huff, Kimberly Ross, Don Larson, Doreen. Like I said, I hope you had a great birthday. Michael, okay, for coming in here, okay? Let's see, I'll keep going down. That's how far I go. And if Joey Calzone comes in here from Manville Case, I'd like to thank him. Sammy Marandino, Jeff Bova, Eddie Martinez, thanks for the support. Danny Nova, and the rest of the musicians that supported me and the rest of my family. Linda, thanks for the support with cyberbullying, and Maria Resto. Thanks for being the greatest family on Facebook. That is so real. It's pathetic. Kimberly Ross, you feel better. I'm glad you're back home, chick. All right, keep rocking. Rachel, the godmother. Sign that petition for Rach. Get them petitions signed. After 2 weeks, I'm finishing this up. There's only updates on Steve Torres. I don't give a shit. I'm not going on his pages. He can tell me to suck my dick. I don't really give a fuck. I'm done. I'm getting my life back. And I'm going to have fun on Metal Forever again. How about that? You couldn't do that, Steve. You just stole my clientele and brainwashed them. Now they can't come back. The door's locked. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. All right. I'm going to be on road to recovery in a little while. Let me take a break. Damn, Skippy. Anyway, I love doing this, man. You know what? Some things in life you got to do just as a buzz, man. It's like going in. Steve Torres, you're so friggin' hot, awesome. Paulie D can't take it. Rock with me and my family. You should have stuck that way, man. You would have got more advertisement on Looks to Kill Rock Shop. Oh, God, I'm a trip, man. I'm so hot and awesome, I can't take it. All right, hey, you take care, and you have a great night. And you know what? I will repair myself. It's going to take a while, months, but I will walk again. I have the faith in God. Take care. Have a great night. All you, your families, and the family at Metal Forever. Thank you. Thanks for joining my YouTube feed. I see there's 2 in here. And you know what? Steve Torres did lie. This is the whole truth. Follow me on the documentary, the TV shows, the book I'm doing. I'll talk to you.